What's up, everyone? Matt back for another Who Are They Real Review. And today, I'm here to talk to you about something that was one of my most anticipated films of the year, and David O. Russell's Amsterdam. David O. Russell making a film for the first time in years, and I want to say his last film might have been American Hustle, if I remember correctly. It was American Hustle or Silver Linings Playbook. And it's a weird feeling when it actually was Joy. Oh wow, it was Joy. It's a weird feeling when you get to see one of your favorite directors again, especially after such a hiatus. And sometimes it works out in the most amazing way possible. It's a pleasant surprise, and you're just so thrilled and enthralled by what they have put before you. I'm sad to say that Amsterdam is not the case. Excuse me. Amsterdam, star-studded cast: Margot Robbie, John David Washington, Christian Bale, Robert De Niro, Rami Malek, Anya Taylor Joy. Just the names go on and on and on. And while overall the performances range from good to great, what this film lacks comes in the editing room and the overall story. There is no real through line throughout this story. It follows two war vets who get framed for murder that happen to be best friends. One's black, one's white, Christian Bale and John David Washington, but in reverse order. And Christian Bale is playing this doctor who has his own physical ailments as a veteran of the Great War, aka World War One. And he met John David Washington's character in the war, and he was his battalion's leader. And they suffered through this injury together, and they got close, met a woman who fixed them, and they started this new life in Amsterdam following their ability to their medical discharge from the war. And that's like the crux. That's what holds this film together. The way it's told, though, and the fact that it's multiple voices in a singular flashback don't help this film at all. It makes it a little bit confusing, and I feel like it would have worked better if it wasn't flashbacks. Then you get to the actual main present part of the storyline, which is 1938 New York, if I remember correctly. And they've just been framed for the murder of this young woman who asked them to do an autopsy on her father, who was their general while they were overseas. All while they're trying to plan this reunion for their battalion and so on and so forth. And it's just it's David O. Russell, so it's kooky. Some of this, and they make it known when the movie first starts. Some of this stuff did happen. This is based on true events, not a true story, and it's kind of weird and takes some turns that you don't expect for it to take, but also you're just like, how did we get from here to here? There's a lot of steps along the way that you either get lost and have to try to put things back together, or it's just messy. And it's still well directed. I just think there were mistakes made in how it was told. Let's be honest. Christian Bale rarely gives a bad performance. Margot Robbie rarely gives a bad performance. John David Washington in my opinion, has never given a bad performance. I don't care. Tenet was great. When he was in Ballers, he was fantastic. And Black Klansman is one of my favorite Spike Lee films of all time. That's partly because of him. Rami Malek's character was probably one of the performances I liked the least. A little bit over the top and too weird. Granted, if you know Rami Malek, he does kind of lean towards weirder characters. But this could have been great, and I would have loved to see it as a return to form for David O. Russell. But I really couldn't vibe with it. The movie ended and my jaw dropped, and Nick, who couldn't be here today, just looked at me. He's like, "Yo, so what did you think?" I'm like, I didn't like it. There's no through line. It's honestly kind of frustrating. Like, what did I just watch? So with that in mind, I sadly have to give this film a 2 out of 5 reels, 2 out of 5. It's totally a mess. It's narratively a mess. Edited, just the way the edit is just a mess. And it kind of sucks, but what can you do? But what do you think? It comes out in theaters this weekend. I want to know what you guys think. Remember to like, subscribe, comment on all the fun stuff we do over here at Real Entertainment. Remember to go follow our Twitch, where we have been more active lately. Excuse me. Connor and Taylor and myself, I'll be joining them soon, but those two have been gaming, whether it's spooky games, Bully, God of War, all that. Go check out the stuff we're doing over on the Twitch. It's fun, and the VODs are available on our channel the next day. But no, with that, signing off, I'm Matt, and this was another Who Are They Real Review.